Alright, this is part 2, continuation of synchronizations from my neighbors, Costco, and the school bus. Alright, so yeah, at Costco, when they made those big sirens when I went to grab my niece to put her down from, she was inside the cart, so I wanted to put her down. So that alarm started right from the moment I grabbed her and I put her down. Like 3 seconds it might have taken. So that was it, just 3 seconds, and it stopped. And then I and my niece nephew, we started walking a little bit further, and they continued again, like, after like few seconds again they started the sirens, and well, then they stopped. But that was about it. So this is how they sensitize that you're a pedophile. So and I've seen this so many times they've done, where one of the well, I posted a comment about the whistleblower. She's very much known in the TI community, but her behavior towards me was a bizarre one, just like how the perps would behave, kind of ignore you and that kind of stuff. So I don't know, to me she's a perp, but then she has done so many videos that I don't know, it's hard for me to believe, or I don't know if she got converted or something like that, because I hear all that initially you're a TI, and they torture you so much that when you start exposing or talking stuff, then they actually approach you and then they try to convert you. So I don't know what it is. So anyways, I posted a comment about her. I was at home, my hubby was at work, and he had his own iPad and I had my own iPad at home. So from my iPad, I posted a comment about her, I don't know, somewhere on YouTube or Facebook or somewhere, and it was like immediately after half an hour my hubby calls and tells me, oh, my iPad is missing. I'm like, okay. So I knew that these people might have taken it. They made it look like his co-worker took it, and which we later found out because she called almost at like 8-9 o'clock in the evening, I believe, that she said that, oh yeah, mistakenly I got your iPad, and I don't know if she's involved in this or not, but somebody might have taken my hubby's iPad. Well, she might be aware of it or she might not be aware of it, I don't know. And they clearly put a word PornHub in, where if you have an iPad and when you have like a keyboard, right above on the top, like above the keyboard, there are usernames that kind of pop up, little tabs pop up where you have to plug in username. So I'm like, how come there is like a PornHub? Oh, and just as I'm saying, somebody just burst a firework right from here, and there was a car horn that just started. You might have heard the car horn. Nobody hangs horn. Like, this is our neighborhood, like right here. It's not even a main road here. So that is the bridge, and that's like still my neighborhood. And you see how pretty clear it is, nobody needs to honk their car, obviously. So the moment I said that, because I'm exposing them, right? I'm glad that this is happening in real time so that people can actually see how these people synchronize. Okay, so they somehow put something in the username that it just showed up there, and I'm like, because other than that, that word is not gonna pop up there. It was so weird. And my hubby is not even a tech savvy guy, and I never use his iPad, so I know that somebody plugged that in just to shut me up, and also took the iPad away. And of course the co-worker returned it later. But this is how they try to shut me up, or they always have to perform something, either the car just honk, if you heard it in this video, or somebody's doing a firework right here when I'm talking. It was a very small, but they did it today. and all of these neighbors are involved. And can you believe, like, my school friend and my childhood friend, I had like these two best friends for past, I think, 2 years. I have 3 years that I have not even spoken with one of my childhood friend. Her behavior is so bizarre towards me, and when I actually posted my harassment video, like I actually sent them to her, they never got back to me. And I told, like, oh, let's talk about it, and then, you know, as if these people didn't care, you know, like what happens to you. It's like suddenly these people are being approached or mind controlled. I don't know. To me, they are being approached and they are being told something about me. It's obvious. You know, and all this for what? Just for leaving my ex? Because all this stalking thing started, and spreading all about me started when this guy Mrugesh Patel came in my life in 2001, forcefully in my life, by playing a street theater, by alienating me. And then he continuously wanted to dominate me. He wanted to read my mind. He wanted to control me continuously. And he would play street theaters. He would lie to me. He would do all kind of just street theater and dramas continuously. And of course, yeah, he made my life a living hell. Continuously sent boys after boys to propose me, just to fakely propose me, and I would just continuously deny each one of them. And I was so tired. I'm like, what is wrong with this man? What is wrong with this man? You know. And then, you know, that this person, I mean, I didn't even know there was a word for it. They are called psychopaths. I didn't know that. So, but it's so, whatever he was, you know, I'm not going to go in details, but what I can't believe is how these people, they use children. You know, they're using kids, they're using all kind of age children into all this. And if this is what they're doing today, tomorrow they'll be doing with somebody else. And this is like, they're literally monitoring your private moments when you're having sex, when you're watching what, you know. When are you, what are you cooking, what are you dressing up, when are you leaving, when are you going back home, and they try to control for every single thing. So whatever people call it, biohacking or soul catcher and all that kind of stuff, so whatever they're doing today, they'll be using on the mass population tomorrow. And you know, there's no way out for these people. I mean, they're already puppets and slaves right now. But yeah, they're actually turning all these people into terrorists, because this is a terror that these people are creating around me, and nobody's there to support me right now. You know, even after giving so many evidence about the cuts, about removing their eyelashes, about all these the dreams that they give, or the street theaters they perform. It's like you continuously give them all these evidences, and these people don't care, because maybe they're approached and whatever that they were told, you know. And of course, witchcraft is other thing, because I've seen a lot of inexplicable weird insect activities in my house, but very it's not random, it's very synchronized, much like how street theater is synchronized. These insect activities are synchronized as well. And of course, all the cuts that I get on my face, on my fingers, on my hands, and I've seen all kind of different marks on my legs. So yeah, there gotta be some kind of witchcraft involved as well.